Good morning, drummers. My name is Jared O'Leary, and I'm going to be practicing this morning. I'm going to be working on some limb independence. Hello. How you doing on Twitch? I'm multi-streaming, by the way, so if you see me talking in some different chats, well, that's because I'm in other chats. Let's see here. We got some different limb independence charts that we're going to be playing through. I have been playing drums for over 20 years, but I'm not very good on drum kit, so we're going to practice. But today, I'm going to be doing some limb independent stuff that I'm more familiar with, just kind of get back into things, into the feel of things, because it's been a few days since I've played the drum kit. So I'm using this book, by the way, which is called 50 Ways of Syncopation. It's by Dom Moyo. And so inside this book, it's got a bunch of different ways that you can work on your limb independence if you're interested in that. And you can find a link to that on my website at jaredoleary.com/gear. Gear I use. You started drumming 3 weeks ago? Nice. Hopefully you're having fun with it. Most of what I've done is drumline, like rudimental and some concert percussion, and then a little bit on drum kit. So this is just kind of something that I'm working on. But the book that I was talking about is this one. If you go there, you can get some of Dom's books. I highly recommend it. He's a phenomenal performer and educator, etc. I'm fortunate that I got some lessons from him. All right, so we're going to be playing, and we're going to be using some charts on my website. So if you go to /drum at jaredoleary.com, which is linked at the top of the screen, we've got some permutation stuff to work on limb independence, but then we've also got some charts to be able to read through. So I'm going to be working through some of these charts in here that I just kind of think are some fun ones. We're going to warm up with a classic. We're just going to do short notes and long notes. So we're going to go with this one. How do I talk so fast? I practiced. I worked it up slowly with a metronome. I'm just kidding. Okay, so 180. Let's see. Let's try 175 today. Right. So there is audio, rather, I should say, to these charts, but you're not going to hear it because it creates some weird like audio delay. So I hear it in my headphones, but if you actually practice along to this at home, you can hear it there. All right, let's flip this upside down so it doesn't move around. So I'm going to play short notes on the snare drum, long notes on there. Volume's too low. There we go. A one, a two, a 1, 2, ready, and. All right. Doesn't feel great yet. Still kind of waking up my chart reading. A 1, 2, here we go. Have a good one. I appreciate you stopping by. All right. Need to move the snare drum slightly. A 1, 2, here we go. All right, so starting to feel a little bit better. Success. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, here we go. My hi-hat foot, left foot, is getting a little tired. Walked on the treadmill too much the last couple days. 1, 2, ready, and... Sweet. Let's go back here. 175. It felt musical. It was fun, which was what I was going for. I enjoyed it. Sweet. Now, I'm going to clarify while I stretch. The reason why my feet are tired from the treadmill is because I walk at maximum incline, and I did it for over 11,000 steps, so however long that was. And so having the foot, like, at that angle, like, basically that toe pull, like, it just kind of, it's cramped. It's tight. I don't know if you hear my neighbor's dogs barking, but they're howling and barking, all three of them. All right, we're going to stretch. So you pull this in. Ooh, like that. I'll show you a different view. And then we go back out. If you do traditional, hold it that way. And hold it the other way. I don't do that anymore. All right, so next up, we're going to stretch the tendons. So you can hold it one at a time and just kind of hold there. Or you can do it both on your drum like this. Don't put all your weight into it. Depending on your snare stand, it might make your snare go down, so be careful. Okay, next up, we're going to stretch to the top side of the forearms. So you could hold it this way one at a time, or this one's pretty easy to do. You can just do it on your legs, if you got two of them, or on the wall. Just like the higher you go, the deeper the stretch. But again, don't put all your weight into it. You don't want to hurt yourself. All right, now we're going to stretch the fingers. So we're doing thumb to thumb. And then index to index. Nice. Nice shot. Middle to middle. Wonder what causes my neighbor's dogs to bark like that. Minnie's deaf, so my dog, she doesn't really have anything to listen to and bark at. Unless there's like a cat that runs in the backyard or something, then she'll go bark at that. But all right, now we're going to massage the top part with the thumb and the bottom part with the fingers. It's a twofer. Oh, that was weird. The EAD just had like a spike on the meter. What caused that? EAD is the drum module that I'm using, by the way. So that's where you get these like different sounds. Etc. I'm assuming it changed the sound. Don't have headphones on, so I can't hear it. Got some mesh heads on, and I got some low volume cymbals. It just makes it so that I don't drive the neighbors up the wall with the noise. And same thing with just like anyone in the house. So like if my wife is drumming on the kit, then it makes it so I could be in the other room reading, or vice versa. This is her kit, by the way. It's a really nice color. I like it. My kit is a black one. Not as fun to look at. Let's massage the hand now. So we're going to massage the back of the hand and use the thumb to massage the inside. Just trying to get everything nice and relaxed. Got my Ghost Note shirt, by the way. Most people will not get that joke. Except for percussionists. Hopefully. Okay. Shut the other hand. And then once we finish this, we're going to go back into the charts. And we're going to play some different limb independent stuff. I'm going to play... what am I going to play? Oh, I'm going to do... Yeah. I'm looking at the chart, or the ideas from Dom's book. Again, check out his book. It's a good one. Highly recommend. It takes like the Gary Chester idea for building limb independence. Or as Gary would call it, interdependence, if I remember correctly. So instead of doing it with like rock, it does it with Latin, jazz, etc. A little bit of rock, a little bit of funk, but mostly Latin and jazz. Alrighty. We're here, and we're gonna play this. Okay, so 141 was music, 145 was technically proficient. Let's go 142. Okay, so what we're going to do is right hand plays to these short notes. While you fill in. But on the long notes, instead of just playing like that, you're going to do bass drum and the ride cymbal. All right. That's a fun one. Okay, so we'll just stick with these. So we're going to go at 142. Again, all the descriptions have timestamps, and you go to a 142, and then boom, you're at 142 beats a minute. Nice. Here we go. One, two, a 1, 2, ready, and... A 1, 2, here we go. I got a funny story about that. I'll tell it to you in a second. After chart 5, I'll tell you the funny story about grad students who think they can perform magic with drumming. 1, 2, ready, and... What speed was that? 142? Yeah. That was fun. I enjoyed it. It was musical, it was technically proficient, etc. I had fun while doing it, which is what I'm trying to do in my stream today. Alright, so I got a funny story for you. So, back during my undergrad, when I was in percussion studio, there was like a bunch of grad students who would like frequently discuss how you have to draw the sound out of the drum. So when you'd strike it, you'd hit it, and then you'd pull the sound out of it. I don't know what kind of, like, sorcerer they were, but they were trying to conjure up some sounds using physics that doesn't seem to align with my understanding of it. Whenever you strike the drum, whatever you do after that's not going to have an effect on it. Unless we're talking about, like, playing around with, like, some vibrato sounds by, like, cupping your hand and, like, doing stuff like this, which you can do, like, over, like, a vibraphone, blah, 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 blah. We're not talking about that here. No. We're talking about just striking a snare drum, and then we're going to conjure out a better sound quality by pulling up our hand like this. It's fine if you want to be theatrical with your performing, but let's not kid ourselves and think that that's somehow going to change the sound quality after you've struck the drum. Little rant there. Sorry. It just kind of makes me laugh. All right. That was a fun one to play through. Let's see. What do I want to play through next? I kind of want to do like a Latin one. Sure. Yeah, let's do this one. So number 7, Bossa Nova. 125 was technically proficient. And it was fun. Okay, so let's try it again, and let's see if we can make it musical. So I'm going to go back to jaredoleary.com/drum, and I'm going to go to the straight charts instead of the swung charts. So we scroll down, and... Let's do charts 1 through 5. And it was 125 that I'm going to go at. Yes. 125. Okay, so what are we doing? I didn't explain it. Bossa Nova. Yeah. On the accents, or rather on the quarter notes, the long notes, I'm going to do paradiddles with an accent. Eighth notes, just alternating 16th notes, this one being a ghost note. And if we have something that's longer than a quarter note, then you just keep doing diddle, 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 until you get to the next note. So like a paradiddle diddle would be like dotted quarter notes. etc. Okay? Here we go. Ready, and... One, two, ready, and... Okay, felt a little shaky. By the way, you can improvise here, or, you know, if you're talking to your stream, you could talk to your chat, or just twiddle your thumbs. It's funny how you can't hear the buzzes. I'm doing just like a crest stroke, an open one. Paradiddles here, paradiddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle. Paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle diddle, paradiddle. That's hard to say, that speed. Felt like the bass drum slid a little bit. Just a little bit. A one, a two, a 1, 2, ready, aim. It's the last chart on today's ASMR drum stream. was okay. It was kind of between meh and technically proficient. Mostly there. I was making progress. It wasn't like, woo, that was great. It was just kind of, fine. Everything's fine. Number 9. Samba feet, unison hands. Yeah. 155, eh? Always technically proficient. Well, then maybe we gotta slow it down. Let's try 150. Let's go back here. And charts 6 through 10. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go to 150. And we make it full screen. And yeah. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so same idea as the bossa nova for the feet, just faster. Unison hands, just reading the charts on snare and ride. Here we go. Can't hear my snare drum. There we go. This is a little slow for a samba, but, you know, practicing. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Okay. That works. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. I read it wrong. I read that last one wrong too. No! And if I, you know, like actually performing, I wouldn't announce it to everybody. 1, 2, here we go. Read a line wrong again, oh no. Should retire. Never to drum again. A 1, a 2, a last chart, here we go. That was really bad tap off. Wife, I'm streaming right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, Okay, so where was I? Oh, that's it. 150. Quality of playing. It was musical, technically proficient, etc. And I had fun. You couldn't really hear all the little musical stuff that I was trying to do, so like I was hitting some ride, bell, as opposed to just like along the side of it, and then I was also like doing some crush strokes on the snare, but like you can't hear it good on the E8010. Like here's 8 crushes. 8 normal. It just doesn't sound good. I'm sorry. Yamaha, I'm sure your top of the line stuff is better, but this is not where I would want it to be. But hey, you know, it's relatively affordable. Okay. That was fun. I enjoyed it. All right. Distracted. Let's see. Let's do this one. Yeah. 165, eh? Only technically proficient? Left foot got worked. All right, well, let's try that 160 then. Okay, so this one. What's going on here? Well, here, let me show you. 4/4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But oh wait, we're actually gonna do 3, 4 in the feet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. While your hands still go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And you're reading the charts in 4/4. It's a good one. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, so let's go here. And we're going to do charts. 1 through 5 again, sure. What did I say? Distracted. 160. That's all the way at the beginning. Boop. Let's get water first. Ah. Tasty water. Okay, so here's a foot pattern. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. That's a weird one, right? It's fun though. One, two, 1, 2, ready, and. Yeah, my left foot is getting a little tired. It feels like it's the angle of the foot. Like my hi-hat should be slightly out more. 1, 2, ready, and. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Fun. I like it. 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. My foot got working again. All right, so it's technically proficient and fun again. And yeah, I agree. Cool. Survived it, though. Success. Okay, so let's see. What's another fun one to play? Nope, not that one. And work the left foot. Nope, don't want to do brushes. Let's do the reggae one. 160, sure. But not Swung charts, straight charts. JaredO'Leary.com/drum. Let's see. Let's do this one. I think this one would be good. Zero. Go. So what's the reggae feel? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's the pattern. And then you read on the snare. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Really gotta focus on that shup. So that way you can get it consistent. See, I'm missing it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, so it's like, it's technically fine, it just doesn't sound as good as I want. I want that nice, long shup. 1, 2, ready, and... A one, a two, a 1, 2, ready, and. I keep hitting my stick on accident. I normally like to have the hands so they're like this, as opposed to like this. But I'm screwing up. Hmm. 160. It was technically proficient. It was fun. Nothing fancy. Wasn't musical yet. That's okay. We're practicing. Let's talk about this. So when I was doing this, I was noticing that I was hitting my stick. One of the things that you can focus on whenever you're doing these like crossover grip. So if you are playing so that your left hand is underneath, you could play it like you would like tenors, where you have a stick over stick crossover like this. So like tenors from drumline. So when you're playing, you want to be out of the way so that way you can get your stick up as much as possible without getting in the way. You don't want to be midway through your stick because then you're limited by that kind of motion as opposed to like a larger motion with stick over stick. So you can either play with your left hand all the way over farther so that way you get the stick over the stick, or you can play so that it's open like this. So if my snare drum was a little bit over this way and my hi-hat was over a little bit over that way, then I could actually play with my hands like this, and it's how I actually prefer, because then it makes it easier to move up and down as opposed to like this. You might have to do like kind of some side swipe weird stuff going on here. So I highly recommend actually making it so you either play with your sticks like this, so you're not crossed over, or if you're going to cross over, get it so that your hand gets out of the way of the other hand and you actually just do a stick over stick crossover like you would on drumline for tenors. Pro tip. Oh, didn't mean to press that button. Started playing the music again. Not that you could hear it. Okay. Let's see. It's 46. Let's do a Baião, and then I'm going to call it yes. Then I'm going to do a little improvisation. And then I'll be back on again tonight doing Fortnite. Most likely with Dr. No Lab if he's got the time for it. Yeah. Okay, so 190 was musical and fun, eh? Woo! Okay. Let's go back to charts 1 through 5. So we're on jaredoleary.com/drum. 1,400 hours of free drumming content. Highly recommend. Show me more. We're going to go to 190. And what are we going to play? This. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Ah, it's groovy, right? Why you just read the charts with the foot? I love the Baião. It's so much fun. Not to be confused with the Samba, which I'm still working on. Alright. 1, 2, here we go. little shaky. Headphones are a little wonky on my head. 2, 1, 2, ready, and... A 1, 2, ready, and... A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Let's start. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Now you might be like, Jared, where can I find these charts and the 1,400 hours of free drumming content? Well, I'm glad you asked. JaredO'Leary.com/drum. Tons of chop stuff. Lots of charts and limb independent stuff. Over 500 grid variations and a bunch of technique exercises, as well as all of the live streams that I've ever done, including the one I'm doing right now. Oh my. So yeah, highly recommend checking it out. It's all free content, so go there. I was gonna improvise, but let's use a vocabulary word. My micturition level is high. This is a Portal water bottle. So I'm gonna go take care of that. If you don't know what that word is, that's okay. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here. I will be on tonight on Fortnite. If you go to JaredO'Leary.com/schedule, or when is my next stream, then you can see what I'm streaming, when I'm streaming it next. All these times are Eastern time, and if you click on that, then you can join me on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or Kick. So whichever platform you prefer, you can chat with me on those, and you can see when I'm streaming next and all that fun stuff. But I'm going to call it. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.